Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I would suggest that you subscribe, like, and share this information with people you don't know, they might want to know. So let's get to the news. The 30-year fixed mortgage is 5.44%. Crude oil's up almost $105 a barrel. Let's get to some other news. Now, the AARP has suggested in their article, which title is AARP protects veterans against fraud. They had alluded to the fact that veterans are being fraudulently targeted, scammed, which is sad. So what AARP is doing is they've launched the AARP Veterans Fraud Center. I will put that in the links for the description. In the description, I'll put a link in there for you. So according to the Federal Trade Commission, 40% of our veterans, active and not active duty, are 40% of them are being targeted as opposed to the civilian population. And the numbers are as follows. 265 million was basically stolen from these veterans in 2021, and 100 when compared to 102 million that it cost these veterans in 2020. So the top scams targeting veterans include: number one, benefit buyouts, turning over U.S. Department veterans pensions or disability benefits for supposed lump sum that didn't materialize. That was 47% of the veterans, active and not, were potential targets of that. Number two, fraudulent records scam. They're paying for updated personal military information. 32% were targeted there. Number three, fake charitable requests, donating to fake veteran charities. So what do they do about that? Well, avoid charity scams for one, spot veteran pension poachers, and also look into the link in the description about what AARP has launched to help the veterans know what to look for, what to give out, what not to do, what to do, what not to do. Okay, and so let's go to some other news. We already know that we're living in inflationary times where you're paying a lot for a little in the grocery store or just across the board, right? Okay, so I was reading an article, a CNBC article that's titled, "As Inflation Continues to Squeeze Americans, Here Are 3 Ways Retirees Can Cope with Higher Prices." And it also includes us there. So the first thing they said was that seniors, they wait till they reach the maximum retirement age of 70 before they collect Social Security. That way they will get an 8% increase annually. And so I wanted to double check and make sure that we're getting the accurate information here. So I looked at an Investopedia article, which mirrored that information. And what they said there was, quote, "If you don't need the payments, Social Security payments, when you reach full retirement age, consider waiting until age 70 to garner the maximum possible benefits." The second thing they said to put more money back in your pocket, review your budget account to account for these inflationary hikes, right? Put off any travel that's not needed, or drive your car less because gas prices are going way up and they continue to be going in that direction. They also said look for coupons. I'm not sure, I think that's kind of obsolete, but there are weekly ads you can look into. And they also advise that if you like red meat, like I do, that you can substitute that for chicken and it's just as good in your pocket, in your stomach. Okay, the next thing they said to do was CNBC said this, keep your portfolio balanced. They suggested have cash. Cash is king. Yes, it's devalued. Right now our dollar is devalued, but I guess what they're referring to is that if you do have cash, there are opportunities out there where you might want to take advantage if you have it, right? They talked about going to stocks, bonds. Now, I read before about bonds, and they are, from what the financial strategists, which I'm not one, I'm just here giving the news, they suggested that that's higher risk because if the ship were to go down, your money will dissipate with that too, or disappear. And also it's subject to increased interest rates. And to actually have a gain, you would have to wait potentially 20 years. That's a long time for some, okay, including myself. Stocks, they did talk about getting dividend paying stocks that pay you to own them. And they suggested like energy. Look at what there's a need for. You know, electric vehicles, what do they entail? What is that? You know, that kind of thing. Food is always going to be in demand. You know, there's commodities out there. You got to do your research, get education. I released myself from any liability, if that makes any sense. I went into Investopedia, and they also suggested this for the seniors. Sign up for Medicare if you're 65 or older, so that can cover inpatient costs or certain follow-ups, so that way you don't have to take it out of your savings. And I think that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope that benefited you in some way. Please do subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you in my next video. God bless you all. Take care. Bye. And again, thanks for watching.